Hello and welcome to Solo Guitar Residency with Dr. Levin. No, I'm not a real doctor, but my Medevac micro is really good in StarCraft 2. But let's not talk about that. Today I'm going to show you some of the advantages to using a solid body electric guitar for solo guitar. Typically, people prefer hollow bodies or acoustic guitars for solo guitar music. And obviously those instruments sound amazing and there's tons of reasons why they are great for solo guitar. But guess what, guys? Solid body electric guitar is also great for solo guitar, but it's just less common. And I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, but I think it's weird. I'm going to show you how to use some effects that you would normally use with an electric guitar, like distortion and some cool delay whammy stuff, and it works really well in solo guitar, and it sounds particularly good on a solid body guitar, and you don't have to worry about feedback, and you don't have to worry about having a pickup, because obviously you have a pickup, and you know there's lots of really cool timbre things that you can do. Let me just show you. First off, let's try some distortion. Now, normally in solo guitar, you don't hear distortion a lot. It sounds super crunchy and dirty and nasty. And that's not always what you're going for, although sometimes, or perhaps often, it is. But the thing about distortion is it's actually incredibly dynamic on one of these guitars. See, if you turn your volume knob to about 7, or a little more than halfway down, or a little less than halfway down, and you go to your middle pickup, your guitar sounds like this. So it's got this light, crunchy sound to it, and you can hear the individual notes. It doesn't run together too much. But then if you just dial your volume knob forward to 10, listen to how much of a difference that makes. It makes it way more distorted. Such a subtle little volume change, and you get such a drastic difference. That's one of the main reasons why I think using distortion in solo guitar has a lot of potential. You can do things like this. Whatever. It's very dynamic. It's a huge range of sounds just from that little change. But then, with an effects pedal, you can turn on clean. And then sway to... You don't have to always use these dynamic changes in such a schizophrenic way, but you can see my point why, having the capacity to do all the tones that are normally associated with electric guitar, it can be a super valuable tool within the realm of playing solo guitar. Here's one of my favorite uses of delay for solo guitar. Now, a lot of people do this. You've probably heard it before, and if not, then I'm glad to be the one showing it to you. You take a delay like this, just a long delay that repeats a lot, and you find the triplet. 1 and 2 and da 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 da, triplet, 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 triplet. Then you play the triplet. And this is what happens. I'm going to just play up a G minor scale on one string in triplets. Da, da, da. really cool, so you can mess around with that. I'm going to play around with this delay effect and the triplets and some whammy, and let's see what happens. Filling up the space nicely, and it's a really interesting texture, and it works great for solo guitar playing. Another cool thing you can do with delay is create an infinite feedback loop and play over it. Let's try that. I'm selecting a clean patch, and I'm going to put on delay with feedback at 100. Zoop. That was what I just did. Now, when I play notes, they hold forever. If I swell with my volume swell, let's see how this goes. Check it out. Now I'll turn the delay off, but keep this feedback loop going. And I can play over this. That's some handy dandy stuff. This is the most advanced camera work I've ever done, by the way. So that's just a beginning of an explanation to the millions of reasons why solid body electric guitar should be used in solo guitar music more often. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson and that it's given you some ideas. There's so many things. Mess around with distortion in the volume knob, mess around with delay effects, anything that you're used to doing on this guy, try it in solo guitar, and I think you'll be pleased. So don't sue me for musical malpractice, and I'll see you next time.